Good morning, everybody! And by everybody, I mean Genji, Southpaw Slinger. Glad to have both you guys in here right now. We're going to take a little look at the market because we've got Bitcoin rising once again. Shiba Inu Coin bouncing back as well. Finally, some green lines getting posted on the screen. An excellent sign. Now, first, we're going to look at AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, sitting at $4.42, up a slight 0.45% of the day today. GameStop sitting at $22.03, up a slight 0.25% of the day today. Shiba Inu Coin bouncing back almost 1%, sitting at $17.08. Very good sign right there. I like it. Bitcoin sitting at $62,308 right now. Go, 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 go. We want green. Go, 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 go. Don't turn around, please. All right, Bitcoin looking pretty good. The NASDAQ bouncing back after yesterday's collapse, sitting at 0.34% higher, 17,970 on the price of the NASDAQ there. You got Dogecoin, 10.7 cents. We got ourselves a little bit of a green line taking place. Shiba Inu Coin, 1704. I like it. 24.76 for Ethereum. 62,294 on Bitcoin. So the SPY is sitting at 569. QQQ 483. Molinado $3.16, down a percent, almost 2% of the day today. Sundial sitting at $1.98. Netflix, I believe it said 52-week high today. Looks like it, man. Netflix sitting at $712, all-time high. What? I could have swore it. Weeble gave me a notification that Netflix was at a 52-week high today, but it is clearly not because it hit a 52-week high last week. It's 725. Whatever. That's weird. All right. Maybe I'm mistaken. I do have a headache today, so that could lead to the confusion a little bit. Jeremy, yes sir. The lines couldn't be any greener, boys. They couldn't, and they're looking good, Jeremy. We've got MPW down 3% of the day today, $5.60. Tesla's down 3% as well. Amazon up 0.5%, and Apple is up 0.25%, sitting at $226 per share. But we are going to watch Bitcoin because we want gains. We want gains. We want gains. 62,247. Let's watch play out on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Or the top left-hand side of the screen, if you guys are watching on YouTube, which I imagine you will, or I hope you are, because we got Genji and Southpaw Slinger in the chat right now. Crazy. And we only have 2 people over on TikTok, so maybe it's going to be a little bit more of a chill live stream this afternoon, and that's okay with me. We love it here. Yes, we do, Genji. Yes, we do, and we want gains. What if you had, say, $10,000 to invest, but didn't want to risk it on a meme? Something less risky. Would you diversify or go all in on something? Well, the Southpaw Slinger, I do have $10,000 to invest, and there's a lot that I have not put in to meme coins. Okay, so it all depends on your risk tolerance, right? I typically have less of a risk tolerance, and I can't say that in like full spectrum because I have invested into Mother Token and Daddy Token, so I am investing into some of the celebrity tokens, right? But if I were to go out there and I didn't want to put it all in on a meme coin, I'm looking at Ethereum and I'm looking at Solana as like 2 of the top less risky but still volatile tokens. I also consider USDT a position. I consider it, it's essentially sitting in cash, right? But I do consider that a position so that you can have money available. Now, there are other tokens out there that I do believe their blockchains can grow and grow quickly. That SUI token and Tron. They're interesting, and I have not jumped into either one of those tokens yet, although I do believe their blockchains will grow. I just feel a little uneasy buying into them at all-time highs, right? So that's the reason I have not jumped into those 2. If I did not want something risky like a meme coin, but I still wanted to invest in cryptocurrency, I would look at some of the larger blockchains out there. Looking at Solana, looking at Ethereum, looking at Tron, and looking at SUI, especially since SUI has done so well over the last couple of months. It's really put itself on the... Well, dude, I don't know the right word, but it's been making a lot of headlines over the last couple of months. And one place that I started using it just a couple of days ago, but I am happy with it so far. And it may be my favorite centralized exchange right now. I used to really like KuCoin. The only thing that let's just put it this way, right? I started using CaseX a couple days ago. Let me pull this up over here. I started using CaseX a couple days ago. And I like the coloring better on KuCoin. I did like the coloring better on KuCoin, but who cares, right? Who cares what the color looks like on your phone? This is a little bit more black and white than KuCoin was. KuCoin was slightly more appealing, but I do believe that CaseX may have better meme coin options than KuCoin did. And I can't use KuCoin in the United States anymore, so it doesn't matter. So if you guys are interested in this, I've got links in all of my latest videos. You guys can make sure to check them out. And I would appreciate it if you guys at least downloaded it to check it out by using that link. If you end up not wanting to deposit or not want to trade or whatever, cool. But at least it looks like a referral if you guys do decide to download it and just use it for pricing, or maybe one day decide to trade with it. But dude, this is very nice here. This exchange, you can come through, and even if you're looking, like your question is, okay, well, I do want to, I don't like meme coins, so I don't want any of this stuff. I don't want any of these meme coins. You can actually check out some of the layer 2 blockchains and some of the layer 1 blockchains, and you get a pretty good idea. Maybe you want to buy them on this centralized exchange, maybe you don't. But this is a great place where you can come through, sort through all of these layer 1 blockchains, and if you do want to purchase them, you can grab them on the CaseX exchange, all in the same place. So very nice. You can trade on leverage if you want to trade on leverage. I don't necessarily like leverage, but if you want to go out there and take your chances with it, go out there and take your chances with it. Ethereum, I don't own any Phantom. Solana, absolutely. SUI is a very popular newer blockchain. And then where's Tron? Tron is down here. Tron is near all-time highs as well, which is why I haven't touched it yet. But those would be some go-tos if you guys were interested in layer 1 blockchains. Layer 2 blockchains, obviously, you got all your layer 2 blockchains right there that you can get, and or scroll through, each individual blockchain if you'd like. I think it's a pretty good opportunity and a pretty good tool, even if you guys don't necessarily want to utilize it to buy. It's a good place to go through and get some information if you're looking for information. Shiba Inu Puto Ahoo! New foe, man. Glad to have you in here today. Edens, thank you very much for the follow, and thank you very much for the share. Weisler, we got Nima, Miss Stella, and It's Personal, Anastasia's, Synapsis. I think that's it over on TikTok. Thank you guys very much for being over there. Well, I would have been here earlier, probably first. Sure. But y'all were late, and I had to walk in the gas station for a minute. So in the words of Rich O, super late and work sucks. Oh, where has Rich O been, man? Maybe Rich O has been working too hard. I love it, though. Chris quoting the famous Rich O. Super late. And work sucks. What's going on, Chris? Glad to have you. Better late than never. Yes, I was a couple minutes late today. I was finishing up uploading a video. It took a little longer than normal today. Dude, I got this splitting headache. I don't know what it is. I ate this morning. I have been drinking some water this morning. But dude, sometimes I just get these crazy headaches, and I had to take some Tylenol this morning because it was so bad, but we're doing good. All right, here we go. Made it. Alien Head, I like it. Johnny K, what's going on, Johnny K? Thanks, Chris. Heck yeah, Gen G. Hey, bro. Killer Dragon 69, what's going on? Killer Dragon 69, glad to have you in here, man. You know what I wanted to see? Oh, man, Bitcoin ticking back up, dude. I know that this, and I don't know what YouTube wants you to say and doesn't want you to say, right? But all of the fighting going on overseas right now, over the last couple of days, has really caused a pullback here. yesterday specifically, I know you guys have been scrolling through X. You've seen all of the... Well, dude, they're bombs being dropped, so let's just call them for what they are. All of the bombs being dropped, right? Devastated the price yesterday, but we're bouncing back beautifully at the moment off of that $60,000 level of support, which is a very strong sign. I do hope that this gain continues on. If Bitcoin can lose 5% in a day, Bitcoin can gain 5% in a day. So I hope that we continue to see some strength in the crypto space. And I do hope that Shiba Inu Coin follows as well and gets back up to that 2,000 point per coin mark. Dude, people were so excited when Shiba Inu Coin was sitting at 2,000 points per coin. And now all that excitement has already faded since it's back down to 1690, 17 points per coin. And I want that back, man. I want that excitement back. People are way too touchy at the moment. Let's just put it that way. People are way too emotional and way too touchy at the moment. The fear to greed index was greedy just a couple of days ago, and now we're back at a 42 level of fear. The coin market cap fear to greed index, I believe, is at 39 today. Yeah, 39 fear on the coin market cap fear to greed index, when it was way up here, almost ticking into a greedy situation. So emotions are running high right now. When there's a few gains being strung together, people are very, very tempted to get greedy. When there's a few days of losses strung together, people immediately become fearful. So to me, that just goes to show that with emotions running as high as they are, we might be a little bit more volatile than we theoretically should. But hopefully that volatility brings in new traders, brings in new eyes, and brings in a lot of new potential. Jay, see you over on TikTok, man. Appreciate you being over there. If you guys want to click the like button, there's only 10 likes on the screen right now, and it really does help if you guys do join over on TikTok and you click the screen a couple times to get those likes there. Clay's late because he had to get an extra shade of spray tan. Just messing around, Casper. What can I do here? What can I do for this guy? Let's see. Alright, we're good on that. What if I... Yeah, how about that, man? How about that right there? Yeah. How's that one look, Chris? Look any better for you? Look a little tanner? Gosh, that light's bright. Look a little tanner for you, Chris? I bet it does, man. It's all in the lighting, my friend. It's all in the lighting. We get this nice bronze light, this very warm light coming from the ring light there. We got a little bit better of a tan going on. But that's what we're used to. We'll use this one. Plus, it's a little easier on the eyes than that last one. I love the dips. Johnny K, I don't want no more dips, man. If I'm buying, I want the dips, but I want gains. I want gains. Good morning to you, Nick F. Glad to have you in here today. Let's see. Thanks, Clipper. Southpaw Slinger. Absolutely take profits. Buy the dips, baby. You know what? If you do take profits, right? If you are a trader, not necessarily a holder, if you are taking profits, there are a lot of dip buying opportunities right now for you to be able to go back out there and pick up even more at a little bit better of a price. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really had a clue what's going on since around the time I got out of Shiba a bit ago. And that's okay. Chris, that is definitely okay, man. And whether you're talking about what's going on with SHIB, what's going on with the overall market, what's going on with crypto in general, it's okay. Because, dude, you are still here, right? Even if you're not necessarily acting upon it right now, you are still here and you're still understanding the flow of things. Now, I personally do believe, I could be wrong on this, but I personally do believe that we are on the brink of a decent market rally, okay? Sentiment has been down for a very long time, and that's indicated by this line right here, this blue line. Chris, if we are, and this is everybody included, right? If we're in this area right here, if that coincides to this area right in here, we could be on the brink of a very nice bull market. And it's going to be fast. It's going to run hard, right? And Chris, it's completely up to you. I don't know anybody's financial situation in here. I don't know if you guys have extra money to buy crypto. I don't know if you guys are continuing to invest or accumulate or not. I don't know. What I do know is that if you are, you could be potentially setting yourself up for one of the best rallies that we have ever seen. I am doing that, okay? I am buying essentially every chance that I get. I'm kind of sick of it. I would like the bull market to be here, and I would like for the rally to happen. I feel like I've got a very strong amount, and I would love for the gains to begin. But I do believe that they will. We've got lower interest rates now, and they're expected to continue being cut and lowered throughout next year. That is an extremely bullish sign that we are gearing up for a risk-on opportunity. We've got, hopefully, in whatever your politics are, I don't necessarily care, we've got a situation coming up that hopefully leads to prosperity, right? And the more prosperous our nation and the more embraced the cryptocurrency and I guess, economic environment that we are in, the better our gains in the stock market, the better our gains in the cryptocurrency market. That's coming up, guys. I watched the debate last night. I watched half of it. I think they said 35 days. I think they said 35 days. I mean, we're talking about very, very fast approaching here. So there are a lot of very positive signs ahead of us. And I'm feeling like just this last week, where we had this last 2-3 weeks, where we had a decent run in the market, shows me that people are waiting for that gain. They're waiting in anticipation of a very nice move higher. I'm excited about it. And if it happens, dude, we're going to be doing very well. IMX, it's coin alien head. Let's check it out. Holy, now it looks like you went to the Caribbean. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, Chris. Straight out of Adam Sandler and Click. The scene when he changes his color tone. Oh, dude, I can do it, man. It's very nice when you got the lighting going on. I like it. Maybe a little white there. We got, what is this? Caribbean? European? Ghost? We'll go ghost mode for Chris there. Bro, I'm still in SHIB since December 2021. I accumulated almost 600 million SHIB, and I want to tell everyone that holds SHIB, hold, baby. Yeah, Crypto Cone Ralph Valdez Reyes. I believe that this is a period of time to hold, okay? But I do believe when that blue line goes up on the screen there, and that's an indication of retail investors jumping in, I believe that that is an indicator to sell, okay? Let me put it this way, right? Retail investors are not good at sustaining prices. Institutions are, sure, but retail investors are good at driving prices and driving trends. And that blue line on the screen that you guys can see on YouTube, but now you can see it on TikTok as well. It's a very good indicator that there's a lot of brand new retailers entering the game. They're out there searching on Google cryptocurrency. And you can see it's worked out twice in the past, and it should work out again in the future. But when they get involved, man, it could be a heavy indicator that it's time to sell. And I saw a post the other day on X. Somebody was stealing it from somebody and so on. We've talked about it in here several times. They're saying that when Coinbase is the #1 downloaded app on the App Store, Google Play or Apple App Store, that should be your sell indicator. Sure, it could be. I don't know if Coinbase is going to make it the #1 trending app or not, but that is also another indicator that a mad influx of retail investors are entering the market. I believe because this is up to date every single day, we might be able to see a better tick on this line or this screen right here. Another indicator is that if a lot of people are signing up using the influencers affiliate links and stuff like that, and I'll keep you guys up to date on all of that information, that's another indicator that there might be a huge influx of new retail investors into the space. A massive amount of views on these videos. You guys kind of know where the baselines are, between 2,000 and 5,000, maybe if things are doing a little bit better, between 5,000 to 7,000 views on a video. But if all of a sudden they start spiking up to 20, 30, 40,000 views, that's another indicator that a lot of people are rushing back in to figure out what's going on. So there's a lot that we can look at in terms of when to sell. But I do believe there is a correct time to sell these cryptocurrencies and make some money. Let's see. It's starting soon. Hey, Ashley, I hope it is. Buy Tesla, buy Apple, destination obsession. Let's buy everything that we could possibly buy, right? Let's see. Get rich off Apple stock, destination. I like it, man. What's going on, Panda? How you doing? Shiba's dead. It's so difficult to say Shiba's dead, man. Shiba literally just jumped up, I don't know, nearly 100% over the last 3 weeks. So you can't really say it's dead, dude. Something that moves 100% in 3 weeks is not dead. All right, so we're going to pull up IMX. And then as IMX is loading, I'm going to read what Chris said there. IMX. This actually might be better. This has been out for a while. This might be better on Coinbase. Or CoinMarketCap. You know what? Let's see if this is available on. Yeah, let's see if we got this graph here on KSEX. Technically don't need these order books, but I don't think that I can get rid. Nope, but I can full screen the chart here, so that is pretty nice. All right, cool. We shall look at Immutable X as well, and I got to see what Chris just said there. Wait, straight hypothetical situation. If a candidate's name was on a certain list, the FBI do anything now, or could that fall into some sort of election? I have no clue whatsoever, Chris. I have no clue whatsoever. There's been a lot of talk about lists in the past, and I don't think that anybody has done anything about anybody on so-called lists. So if you're asking me, I don't know. I truly don't know the answer to that. But if you're asking me based on past experience, I would say they're just going to ignore it, man. I would say they're going to sweep it under the rug, and they're just going to act like it didn't happen and nobody cares. I know that's the wrong answer, right? I know they shouldn't do that, but if you're asking me, I think that's probably what they'll do. Crypto stocks for 2025. B8, I think it depends on your risk tolerance, right? I am more heavily invested in both. Okay, I want to make that clear, and but I'm more heavily invested in the cryptocurrency space. I believe that stocks are a little bit quote unquote safer. And the only reason I have that idea, right, or the only reason I have that thought, is that they've been around longer. Okay, and some of these mainstream companies or these blue chip companies that you can get into have proven themselves for a longer period of time than something like Bitcoin has. If you're looking for a more risk opportunity with a higher risk, higher reward potential, that's why I am more heavily invested in the cryptocurrency space. I still don't think that crypto is going to be done. I don't think it's going to be, maybe legal or anything like that. So a lot of what these old people like to tell you about the fact that cryptocurrency is strictly illicit and only criminals invest in crypto, I don't think that narrative is going to fly, okay? I don't think that narrative is going to win out, and I do believe that blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies will win out as a legitimate industry to invest in. Plus the upcoming bull market, dude. If we get a 2025 bull market in the crypto space, you're looking at easy 100% gains in some of the larger cryptocurrencies out there. You're not going to see 100% gains in you know, stuff like Amazon and Google and Apple. You're not going to see 100% gains there. 2025, you could see 100% gains in Bitcoin and Ethereum, Solana, and larger cryptocurrencies that are essentially blue chips in the market. When are they pivoting chain to a launch? I think I'll get in for this one, but not going to buy pre-sales. Yeah, Johnny K, man. So they have slightly moved their tokenomics a little bit to accommodate the steady influx of high demand. So Pepe Unchained continues to be $200,000 to $250,000 a day pre-sale, and as such, they should have launched already if they didn't change their tokenomics. But they did change their tokenomics to allow more tokens to be sold in the pre-sale, as opposed to be used towards marketing and some other stuff there. So they reallocated more tokens to the pre-sale. My best guess, dude, is that they don't even have a month left. But that's a guess. I haven't gone in and done the actual numbers on what the tokens. 40% of 8 billion. 800 million, 3.2 billion. So whenever they sell 3.2 billion tokens is when they should be gearing up to launch. I don't know how many tokens they've sold so far, but I think they should be ready to launch at 3.2 billion total tokens sold. Let's see. Clay, do you know if K6 you can buy with a credit card? I don't know all the ways that you can deposit onto the K6 exchange. At this point of the game, anything that I'm depositing is essentially coming from other cryptocurrency wallets as opposed to using new money that, you know, like linking bank accounts and linking credit cards and stuff like that. So, no, George, I'm not 100% sure all of the different ways. My deposits are coming from other cryptocurrency wallets instead of, like, card deposits. Can't buy anything, I'm too broke. JB, it's all right, man. Better to be broken here than broken not here, JB. Missed it again. Wanted to buy Smart Layer Network at 35 cents. Was too late. Hopefully I get another chance. Giovanni, man. Why don't want another chance. Just want it to go back up to $4. You got enough, dude. You got enough, don't you? All right, let's look. We can look at GRT in a second. I gotta go through Immutable X here. I believe Immutable X is a gaming token. I could be wrong on that, but it is bouncing back nicely right now, and it has hit some. I don't want to say recent highs, but the March high when everything was running at the beginning of the year here was $3.70. That would lead to a 2x increase or a 100% increase to get back up to just the March highs. Now, it has followed very similarly to the price action on Shiba Inu Coin and other coins here. If this was SHIB, this is the graph that you'd be looking at, right? You've got this descending wedge, came down, and finally broke out of that wedge right there. Unfortunately, Bitcoin and all of the rest of the cryptocurrencies have been coming down over the last 4 days. And the good, or you know, that's unfortunate. They've been coming down. But fortunately, Immutable X is following right along, having a decent day today, bouncing back up, and I believe it's up 4%. So it's a very nice gain on the day today, bouncing off of what moving average is this? The 20-period moving average right here, and following Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the market higher today. If it continues to break back up to the upside, I hope that the descending wedge being broken does lead to a retest of these levels of resistance in this area right here. And then, of course, the recent highs that we hit earlier this year in this area right here, all the way back up at 350, 370. So, yeah, Mutable X is actually looking pretty good right now. Following the overall market, breaking out of that descending wedge, and showing some strong signs. Let's see if I can click this. I don't know. I'd have to log in on here. I don't want to log in on the computer, but I don't know if they show you all the ways that you can make deposits or not. Yeah, I don't know if they show you all the ways that you can make deposits or not. Why do I lose my dark mode when I click on that? Keep it in dark mode, man. Nobody wants that light mode. That light mode is not easy on the eyes, man. JB, I'm with you. Also, too much noise with everything gonna blow up and then rip down just on the sidelines right now. Actually, it may be up the nosebleeds, but I'm still watching the game. At least you're watching the game, Chris. At least you're watching. That's the most important part. Don't leave the stadium. All right, don't leave the stadium. Let's see. Oh my gosh, maybe Panda. MicroStrategy owns most of the Bitcoin by far. Main investor in MicroStrategy are BlackRock and Vanguard, which is a little worrisome. Executive order. That's why is that worrisome? Why is that worrisome? Because we don't want BlackRock and Vanguard buying up all of the Bitcoin. Because what's worrisome about it? Let's put it that way. You don't want these institutions owning the majority of Bitcoin, or what? I meant can't, not can, but we can't talk about that. Not my rules. Yeah, guys, look, we already understand that politics are weird, okay? Politics are weird. Politics can destroy friendships. It's kind of stupid, right? So let's not destroy anybody in here. I am waiting on Boppy the Bat and Draggy to go back up or pump a lot. I was up 2,000 on Bobby the Bat. I should have taken a profit, but now I'm only at 4. Well, dude, Boppy, I mean, I don't know what it is. Let's see what Boppy is. But yeah, man, that's the meme coin game, right? Oh, sorry, I think I clicked on the wrong one. Boppy the Bat. Okay. Dude, this is actually not a bad graph, though. It's actually not a bad graph. It had a very nice run back in July. I don't know, June, July, end of June and July here. I don't know if this is when you were up or if you were just recently up at the end of September and now back down a little bit. This is a very small token. $62,000 in the liquidity pool is an extremely small token. $275,000 market cap, very small token, right? If you come in here with $6,000, that's not a very large purchase for some people out of the crypto space. That's going to increase the price by 20%, okay? That's going to increase the market cap. $6,000 buy is going to increase the market cap by $50,000. So you could relatively easily see a pump in the price of Boppy the Bat. And you have seen that happen time and time again. So it had a very nice June, July, had a very nice September here. It's been calling down over the last couple of days, which everything has. And if Bitcoin and everything else begins to pick back up, Boppy the Bat could absolutely pick back up as well. So I don't know when you were up $2,000 compared to the 400 that you have right now, or had $2,000 compared to the 400 that you have right now. But yeah, it's not a bad graph. Let's see. Draggy. We can look up Draggy as well. Let's see. I think the market will have a good pump this month when people stop talking about. Yeah, you know what, Giovanni? I agree with that. Right. Yesterday was kind of crazy. Yesterday with all of the posts that I was seeing, bombs being dropped and stuff like that. I don't want to say devastated the market. Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything was down. It wasn't devastating though, right? A 5% loss in Bitcoin is a heavy loss. It's not a devastating loss. So I 100% agree with you. And I just know, right? I still have, don't forget that I have that T-Man coin on Solana. I've got Dolan Tremp. I've got a lot of these political coins out there that I think are going to start heating up. But with it, we're going to start seeing a lot of mud being slung around as well. We only got 35 days now. They're not going to be pulling any punches over the next 35 days. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm not hoping for fear-mongering and anything else, but I'm hoping for the best, and I'm hoping for gains as well. Let's see. Politics and ruin families. T-words. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy, man. Chris, it truly is crazy. People are... I get it, right? You've got your beliefs and all of this, but, dude, it is wild sometimes to think about the amount of disagreements that could take place between people who actually... I mean, it's one thing on the internet, right? I can't see you guys. You guys technically can see me, but you're just typing on a computer screen, right? Or you're typing on a phone screen, and you're just reading crap, scrolling through X and stuff like that. So I completely get the arguments that can break out online with people that you don't really care about. But, dude, imagine if it can tear apart actual friendships and families. Imagine what it would, like, just how could it possibly be good at all for acquaintances online, man? It's not good. There's no benefit from discussing that crap. Let's see. There was one more. Somebody just asked, oh, Draggy. I gotta pull up Draggy real quick. Draggy I've never heard about either. Under the assumption that it's this one. Dang, man, this had a very nice run in June. 10 zeros and an 85. Wow, this 7 zeros, man. This dropped 3 zeros? This saw a 500x increase? Holy smokes, man. Look at this. 10 zeros and a 35 back here in May to 7 zeros and a 35. Because you dropped 3 zeros, that's a 1000x increase. Holy smokes, man. Yeah, I didn't even know Draggy existed, man, but that is a wild gainer right there. You still see 5x increases to get back up to these all-time highs from the current levels. That's not bad, man. That was not... Oh, Killer Dragon was looking at that, right? Dang, dude. Killer Dragon, that's a wild gainer right there. Thoughts on Mora? Look at Mora. Right. All right, on the Neon blockchain, huh? All right, so looking at something like this, right? This is... To me, this would be way too small to buy into unless you're just taking some sort of a lottery ticket play. So, $7,000 in the liquidity pool. If you come in and bought $700 worth, you'd have a 20% swing in the price, as you would own 10% of the liquidity pool. Now, that's huge, right? You come in with $700 and anybody comes in after you, you know, you're going to be making a ton of money. However, this token has done nothing but come down. Good news, though, is that it is at its all-time low level of support. It's been there before, and it seems to be holding up in this level. So... I mean, it's bounced off these levels before. and gone up 100x increase. 100x off these levels before to get up here. You can't go in with a very large amount though. Because let's say you do go in with $1,000 and you 100x increase. You know, you alone could essentially drain the liquidity pool if you went to sell all of your tokens. So that's something you have to consider. You can own a major portion of the overall market cap if you want, but you also have to look at how you're going to be able to sell. And if you own, 30%, if you're going to have a 30% price swing, if Mora goes up here, some people wouldn't care about devastating the price by 30% in one swing. And if that's you, I mean, hey, go for it, man. But if you hit a 30% loss in a day, it's probably going to spook a lot of investors. They're going to be triggered to sell, and then you cause some sort of a huge sell-off. So if you buy into a tiny token like this, it's going to have to be something that you wait for very strong gains on. And it's also going to be something that you essentially have to stair-step out of if you buy any significant quantity, because it does have such a low liquidity pool. Now, the downside is, right, if somebody goes out there and sells $500 worth, you're going to be seeing a 15% decline in the price of this token here on just a $500 sell. So all of these little guys coming in with $1 buys and sells, 13 cents buy. Okay, they're taking their lottery ticket chances on a recovery there. But if anybody came in with a significant amount, you would see a very strong price move. A lot of these trades are in the dollar range. I mean, dude, you 100x on a dollar. I think you might be better off. If you're only investing $1, I think you might be better off. I mean, I guess if you only want to invest $1, you can risk it on that, but I think there's better opportunities investing more in something else. Let's see. Hey, what's our deal with Israel because of NATO? Like, how France was able to build their intelligence. How France was able to build their intelligence department because they rely on our troops. I don't know the intricacies of all our allies and stuff like that, man. I do know that we should defend our allies, and I do know that we should not defend not our allies, or they should become our allies. It's something that I've never really studied or looked into, and maybe I should. I don't know, but clearly I read about a lot of other stuff as opposed to like politics and history and stuff like that. But dude, just like generally speaking, right? You can't defend the entire world. The United States can't do it, and essentially we shouldn't do it. Okay, you can't defend your enemies, and I don't know. Like, I don't know everything, all the intricacies of NATO and stuff like that. But, dude, if Israel is one of our allies, you've got to defend your ally. That's your brother, man. You're gonna stand up. You're gonna stand up for your brother. You're not gonna stand up for your enemy. But I'm not the guy to ask for that, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm not intelligent enough to be able to speak on a topic like that, or not well informed enough to speak on a topic like that. I will load up on Mora when it sees the day. I'll be very rich. No, yeah, Panda, you absolutely can, man. Just be very aware, right? So one of the things that I like about Mother and Daddy token that I talk about quite often is the size of their liquidity pool, okay? So Daddy, for example, we can come out here. It's doing well today. It's up 5%. It's up 15 cents. Daddy's got nearly $3 million in the liquidity pool. You could go out here and invest $100,000. $300,000, you're going to have a 20% swing on the price. $100,000 then, 1/3. I don't know, man. 6%. No, 1/3 of 20%. Yes, like 6.3%. $100,000, you're only going to have between 6 and 7% swing on the price. That's a lot of money that needs to be moved to really devastate or spike the price of something like this. So I look at liquidity pools, and if you're investing a lot of money, you want a higher liquidity pool. If you're investing a small amount of money, I mean, you could still look at something like a Mora there, but dude, don't go into Mora with like 10 grand. Okay, they're gonna eat your money as soon as you put it in. If you go into Mora with 10 grand, you double the price, and those guys would take it out as fast as you put it in. If you put 10,000 into Daddy here, I imagine you may have actually seen close to a $10,000 buy. Maybe at some point today. Well, here's a $10,000 sell, right? This $10,000, $9,000, 120. Let's just call it 10. That only moved the price from 15.19 to 15.07. So if you would have came in with this $9,000 sell on Mora, you can't do it because there's only $7,000 in the liquidity pool. It would drain the entire thing and put Mora literally at $0. Okay, it would be a free token because there's not that much money in the liquidity pool. But 9,000 on Daddy dropped it from 15.19 down to 15.07. So you can see some very big players jumping in and out of Daddy, and they don't have like a detrimental impact on the overall price. So all depends on your bread and butter, man, and what you're looking for. But yeah, you can absolutely make some money on Mora if you're jumping into it. Let's see. Seen on X that Wiener AI on October 21st, so we'll put out their AI bot time. Do you have any news on Doge 2014? No, I don't have any news on Doge 2014. The last video that I did on Doge 2014 was just a few days ago. They passed over $500,000 raised. So anybody that became a VIP member in Doge 2014 is now going to receive Dogecoin in an airdrop. I believe 2% of whatever they raise now is going to be used to buy Dogecoin. And then, of course, they are going to airdrop that to all of the VIP members. On top of that, I don't know if you saw, but if you are interested in going in and buying even more tokens, they have doubled the bonus that you can get. So if you wanted to go in with $1,000, now I believe that you're getting like 100% bonus for going in with a $1,000 purchase there. Let's see. Absolutely, Panda. We are the ones. Oh, what is the JC? I think we are the ones that are really going to make the money because we are still here when the market is down. Not like these others. Yeah. No, Giovanni, man. I have seen it so many times, right? And it's a little bit different for me this time around because I really started making YouTube videos in 2021. I was invested in crypto in 2017. I got in essentially too late for me to accumulate. And I got in mining in 2017. I basically fell victim to mainstream media's outlook that crypto was for criminals in 2013. That's when I really made the conscious decision not to buy Bitcoin. It was like $300 a coin. And clearly, I could kick myself all day long for not buying in, because if I would have just bought one, right? If I would have bought one Bitcoin, it would have opened up the opportunity. It would have opened up so many doors. It's not like I would have just went out and bought one Bitcoin. I would have started to see, well, here's this Ethereum thing, and here's this Litecoin thing, and here's all of these different cryptos. So it's not like I would have just bought it and then sat on it and never looked into it anymore and turn my 300 into 60,000. No, dude, it would have completely opened up the entire floodgates for the crypto world. So, yeah, I made a mistake in 2013 by believing that crypto was for criminals. And then 2017, I got in too late, so I didn't have enough to accumulate it to really do too much. Bought into the hype that crypto was a fad, and continued mining, but didn't necessarily accumulate like I should have during the 2018, 19, 20 bear market. But that is not the case this time, man. That is not. So unless like we're at the end of the crypto train, which I don't think is the case, this is a much different situation. And yes, Giovanni, we are going to make a lot of money in the upcoming bull market. Let's see. Yeah, Crypto Con Raul Verdes Reyes, man. I've never had a problem with Cryptonomy, and I've never had anybody in here say that they've had a problem with Cryptonomy either. So I would say it's absolutely safe. If you would prefer, you can check out their flexible staking, right? You can go in there and you can use their flexible staking and see how you like it. You can deposit, withdraw any way that you want, or any time that you want, and as many times as you want. And then once you get a little bit more comfortable with it, you can see that you can deposit and withdraw and all of that stuff. Go in there and you can open up some fixed staking and so on. Let's see. Chris, thank you very much for the broccoli. The broccoli milk, Chris. Because you haven't had one today. I haven't had a broccoli milk, a good old broccoli milk, in a very long time, Chris. Thank you very much for that. Also, never heard the reasoning. Why no afternoon live stream? Oh, Chris, simply because views are so low right now. I think that views are so low that and it is very difficult, right, to produce 4 videos a day, because I have 3 on my channel. I post 1 on the 99 Bitcoin channel. So 4 videos and 2 live streams a day is a lot of content to be able to put out. And the afternoon live stream, cutting that out kind of, shortens the day a little bit and allows me to make sure that I can get all 4 of those videos out. I mean, if views were sitting in the hundreds of viewers, I'd probably do an afternoon live stream as well and hit it as hard as possible. But right now, when views are relatively low, to me, it's not the trade-off that I can make to like not burn out for producing that much content for the amount of views that it gets. I'll pick up Daddy Coin evermore. Can't risk it. I already lost my actual dad's nest egg. Oh my god. Dude, I saw a post yesterday. I saw a post on X yesterday. It was like some Jerry Springer show, man. I don't know what it was. It was very weird. I didn't actually watch with audio. I just read the caption, and then the video was playing as I was reading the caption. This dude brought his wife on the show and, told her that he lost $200,000 of their money, but he was in some crap coin, but he was very optimistic about this other crap coin that he just bought into. So, dude, I am, sorry if you and your dad lost some money on some coin or one coin or, variety of coins or whatever it was, Panda. But I know you can make it back, man. I know we're still essentially in a bear market in terms of sentiment. Prices are not reflecting bear market, but sentiment is reflecting bear market. So when everything picks back up, prices are going to rise, man, and you're going to make some money. You can't give up before then. Let's see. It looks like Link's new base is 10 area where it is. Thoughts on the long term? Oh, Chainlink's new base. Chainlink's new support line is $10. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. This all-time graph here goes way back to 2017. Previous base would have been in this area down here, the $5 to $6 range in this area, but has been coming down since that little March rally that we had. So I would say, yeah, between $9.50 and $10 is probably the new support level for Chainlink. If it maintains that level, you're looking very good. Of course, if it falls down, I'd say you're channeling back here between, I don't know, 550 and $7. This area in here again. But this has been holding up for the last almost 2-3 months now. So yeah, you're looking at the exact right thing, Gorilla. I'd say you're looking at the exact right thing there. Guys, Alien Head is right. It is 102. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back this afternoon with more videos. Please watch them. Please like them. All that good stuff. You guys know that it helps out more than... literally, it's like you're writing a letter to the manager every time you click the like button. Leave a comment, whatever. YouTube sees that stuff. They're like, oh, hey, people are clicking the like button. Let's share this with some more people. So make sure to watch all that good stuff. You guys, too, over on TikTok. We got shout-outs to Daniel, Kevo, we've got Mr. M. Roman, Kaiten, Squiggles, and Jesse over on TikTok. Appreciate you guys for being over there. Over on YouTube, shout-outs to Crypto Cone, Raul Valdez, Reyes, man. Panda26, see you later, Chris. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Brian, have a great one. We've got Dolph, enjoy it. Gorilla, see you later, man. Executive Order, have a great one. Chris, have a great afternoon, man. Alien Head, Gorilla, Alien Head, Chris, Alien Head, Chris, Warner, Executive Order, all of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.